Hello everyone, my name is Anna. I'm a retired teacher and a grandma. Today I want to share with you some of my Montessori inspired fun, hands-on winter activities for preschoolers. These activities focus on vocabulary building, matching, reviewing colors, number quantity, beginning letter sounds, and fine motor skills. As usual, I'm including some free printables for my subscribers. Some of these printables are perfect for a child's learning binder. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Please subscribe and don't forget to give this video a like. So the first activity is a literacy activity. We're going to be talking about winter and about snow and the weather. So I picked some books for this week. We're going to work on the Mitten. I also have this little book on weather. It's super cute. Super cute book. This one, Snowman's Party. This one is from Dollar Tree. This one's called God Made Seasons, and it has pictures of winter, the snowman. I have Curious George Discovers the Seasons, Curious George in the Snow, Curious George Goes Sledding, Clifford's The Smallest Snowman, Berenstain Bears Winter Wonderland, Little Critter Just a Snowman, There Was a Cold Lady Who Swallowed Some Snow. We'll do some activities with this one as well. And Sneezy the Snowman. This is also one of the books that I will be using this week. It's called My First Word Book. It has the weather, the seasons, the days of the week, the months of the year. Down here, it has the seasons. It shows pictures, snowman, snow, raindrops. The children, here's windy and cloud and sun. Super cute book. So for this activity, we're going to read The Mitten by Jan Brett. So as we would read our book, I printed these cards. And so we would match the cards with our book as we're reading. This is for vocabulary building. I also made this mitten, and I printed the pictures of the little animals from our book and put them on these little rocks. So as I'm reading, my grandson would be getting the little rocks and putting them inside the mitten. So we would read about the mole, and then about the rabbit, and so on. This is super cute. Now, if you don't have felt to make a mitten, just regular paper will work. So just trace a mitten, and you can use some animal crackers. So as you are reading the book, your child can be putting the little animal crackers inside the little mitten. So as you read, your child puts the little crackers inside the mitten. Some little animal crackers would work just fine. Another thing that you can do is have your child repeat the words after you with these flashcards: mouse, fox, and so on. You can also, if you have magnetic letters, you can have your child look at the flashcard, say the word mouse, and then match the letter. Mouse begins with the letter M. Mouse. Fox. Can you match the letter F? Fox. Bear. Can you find the letter B? Bear. So in this tray, I have several activities. The first one is a matching activity. I put together this printable. I'll link it below. What we're going to do is have our child match the mittens. So we're just going to match the mittens, the red one, yellow one, and so on. Another thing that you can do is make this into a fishing game. I put a paper clip on each of the cards. I have this fishing pole that has a magnet at the end, and we can have our child play a fishing game and pick up the cards and then match each card. Just a fun way to play and match our cards. This next activity, we're going to be tracing the line, and we're going to be matching the stockings to the same color, like blue with blue. So we're just going to trace this line. Then we're going to continue to match green with green, red with red, and then the purple one. This is a free printable, and I'll link it below. For this next activity, we are looking at winter clothes. We're going to count the items, and we're going to circle the correct number. So we would go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we would circle the 4. We would count the boots, 1, 2, and then circle. You can also use a manipulative. If you have some bears, we can count the items. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we would circle. Fun activity. For this next activity, I created this printable. I'll link it below. We're going to circle the picture that is the same. So we would look here. We're going to circle the picture that is the same. We circle this, and we're going to cross out the picture that is different. So we would circle this one because it's the same, and then we would cross this one out because this one is different. And we would do the same thing here. This next activity is we're working with patterns. What comes next? So we're looking here. We have some stockings. We have red, blue, red, blue. What comes next? Red. Blue, green, blue, green, blue. And so on. This next activity is a fine motor skills activity. We have a snowman, and I've laminated this page. We can use stickers. If you have some of these stickers, we can have our child just put some stickers on all the circles. Or you can use a manipulative. If you have some pom-poms, they can put some pom-poms on each of the circles. Or these cute little erasers would work just as well. Just a fine way to practice using our pincer grasp to get the little manipulative. For this next activity, I created these two printables. We're going to put a number here. You can use magnetic numbers, or I have these numbers from a puzzle. I'm going to use my magnetic numbers today. So I'm using the number 3, and then I would use 3 of my manipulatives to count and put the erasers here on the 10 frame. 1, 2, 3. Many of the activities that I share with you are perfect for a child's learning binder. Today we worked on patterns, so you can put that in your child's learning binder. This next activity is a literacy activity. It's a vocabulary building activity, and it's also a fine motor skills activity. We're going to be reading the book, There Was a Cold Lady Who Swallowed Some Snow. I really like this book. This is a rhyming book. So as we read the book, we're going to be picking up the cards. There was an old lady who swallowed some snow. I put this picture of the old lady on this container. It's an oats container. And I have these pictures that we're going to put as we're reading the book. She swallowed some snow. She swallowed the pipe. And as we're reading, we're having our child look at the card. We're going to say the name of the picture. This is the snowman. And we're going to put the pictures in here. This is a great activity, you all. Also, you can use some little pom-poms for snow. This is perfect for a fine motor skills activity as they're picking up the little pom-poms and putting them in the mouth. If you would like a copy of the cards or the picture of the lady, I'll go ahead and link it below. You can also put the picture of the lady on a bag, a brown paper bag. That would work just as well. This next activity is a color matching activity. We're going to look at the snowman. We're going to look at his scarf, his buttons, and we're going to say the color, blue, and then we're going to come to the side and we're going to use some of these clothespins or clips to match the color. Now, if your child is still too little and he cannot open the clothespins, you can actually use a manipulative to match the color. Blue. What color is the scarf and his buttons and the band around his hat? Green. This is a free printable and I'll link it below. You all, there's so much that we can find at the dollar store. I found this felt snowman and it comes with a little hat and buttons and the nose, the little arms. They are so cute. You can do so much with something like this. All the little pieces are already pre-cut, so your child gets to decorate the snowman. His buttons. Super cute. Or they can decorate the snowman with whatever manipulatives you have at home. So much fun. You can use magnetic letters and have your child spell his or her name on the snowman. This next activity is a sensorial activity. I put together this sensory bin. It has rice and then I put some little things in here, some rabbits, some snowmen, snowflakes. So my grandson would just play with his sensory bin, just scooping up the rice and playing with the different things that I put in here for him. For this next activity, I am going to be using some of this white Play-Doh, some cookie cutters. I have a snowman and a snowflake. I also have some letters that we're going to be working with. So we're going to just have fun with Play-Doh today. So after we would make our little snowman, we would decorate it with buttons, some eyes. I printed some of these little hats, so we would put a hat on our little snowman. Another thing that you can do is bring back the flashcards, and we can look for the beginning letter for fox. And have your child press and make the letter F. Bear. Can you find the letter B? B, bear. Now, if you want the recipe for this Play-Doh, it is not my recipe. A friend of mine sent it to me. I'll go ahead and link it below. I hope you enjoy the activities I had for you today. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.